Everybody square off. Hey, let's go. Let's go. Okay, here we go. You're walking. Car. Class bears inspection, sir.
14.
Sir, 14, sir.
Serial number in your weapon.
Sir, Tom, Adam, John, 8997, sir.
Do you want me to drop this on the ground? You want to take it back?
Sir, arrest. The taking of a person into custody in a case in a manner authorized by law. Sir.
Scratch on your definition, sir. What's that?
Carbon sword.
Scratch on your weapon. Give me 2 of your legal terms.
Sir, abet, encouraging or inciting a crime.
What do you suppose would happen if your firing pin and your ejecting mechanism got clogged with dirt and lint?
The weapon would not fire, sir.
You're exactly right. Take a scratch on your weapon.
No, sir.
You can acknowledge me?
Sir, yes, sir.
To be a police officer and to function properly on the streets, you have to be a very disciplined individual. One of the main things that we are trying to instill in people in the police academy is self-discipline. We want to know how you're going to react when somebody spits in your face. An undisciplined individual could take out a nightstick or take out a gun and do harm to the person, where a disciplined individual would deal with it on completely a different level. The first inspection is designed to show the class that they can no longer function as an individual taking care of number one only. And when one person screws up, it makes the whole class look bad. Just as when one police officer screws up on the street, it reflects on the guys that go to work day after day and do a good job.
Okay, this first hour, we're just going to do a few necessary items, get a few things out of the way, a little house cleaning. Begin with whenever we have an empty seat, whenever somebody drops in the class, I want the guys along the walls first. So after this class, everybody in this row will move down. We'll leave that.
Attrition rate during a normal academy runs just about 50%. Some classes are higher, some classes are lower. We've never been able to figure out why, but on the average, about 50% of the individuals that begin an academy graduate. It's important to note, I think, that a lot of the people that quit the academy quit during the first week because they get in and find out that it's not just coming in here and hanging around for a few weeks and being given a badge and go to work. That for the 17 weeks they're in the academy, it virtually consumes all of their free time. And there's some people that just aren't dedicated enough to put that effort into it.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 5. 1, 2, 3, jump. Up. Fall. Up. 5, 7, 8, 9.
Okay, this morning we're going to start out with an introduction to defensive tactics. One of the primary goals of defensive tactics is to help you defend yourself in certain kinds of situations. One of you is going to be an officer, the other is going to be a suspect. Come with me, sir.
Come on, Ross. Come on, buddy. Come on, Ross. Get him. Come on, Ross. Get him. Come on. Go to town. Down, Phil. Two-handed hair, boy. There you go. There you go. Yeah. Good job, if I can get him. All right, let's go.
Here, the first thing is that what's really important for you to learn how to use is your hands, so that you can learn how to grab people, to take people into custody, learn how to use pain compliance with a little bit of restriction, so that you can get the person to do what you want them to do.
1, 2, 3. Down. How you feeling? 3, 4.
Did I do it?
Zip over. Put your elbow tight against your side.
When you get into this position here, and you've got your suspect here, you got to be able to do two things at once. You got to be able to do this and watch what your suspect's doing. Okay? If this arm comes around like it's going to punch me, all I got to do is this, twist his arm, whatever the case may be, okay? At any rate, when you're in this position, the last thing that he should be thinking about is hitting you. That's why you maintain a little bit of pressure. You keep him on his toes. You say, sir, let's go out to my car and let's talk about this problem that you have. Yes, sir.
Front cross draw.
A lot of people don't realize that every time a police officer pulls a car over, he goes through a set routine designed primarily for his safety.
You see yourself on the car stop, the suspect exits the vehicle and runs directly back to you. What am I going to do? How am I going to handle that?
I want you to get back in that van.
You got help? We got a flat tire.
Sir, get back in the van.
Wait a minute, what are they doing?
They take the knowledge that they've gained in the classroom and apply it to various situations on the street, so to speak.
Come on, Elliot. Let's get some coal on the car.
Yeah, don't be nervous.
All right. Knock your head down. Nice job. Hey, Sergeant, over this way and you come your buddies.
Keep steering out. There you go. Don't modulate your speed. Just go on smooth pace as you come through here and power out.
Class 186, I believe, had a little over 700 people test, and we're going to graduate 22 Metro out of the 700.